So thank you again for joining us today. We're thrilled to be having this virtual celebration with instructor Leena Gore today, who many of you may remember. She was our maker in residence not that long ago, several months ago, and she's also our henna artist who's been kind to come in and do some henna programs with us, which were very, very popular. And today we have a special treat for you. This is a little different, and hopefully, this is what it's all about, learning other cultures and what the meaning of these holidays are. And I thought it's wonderful that this is a festival of lights, because it just makes it seem it's more noticeable how many things we have in common in terms of celebrating life, the new year, our blessings, which are all such good, positive things, especially now with everything that's going on. So I am actually going to close my spotlight. I'll be here, and Leena will be here, and she will also be sharing her other camera. Which, Leena, should I put it on now?
Not yet. You can just spotlight my own screen.
Okay.
You can see me
All
right now.
So I'll see you. And also, please stay muted throughout the presentation. Leena will be taking your questions at the end, and we can use the chat box, or depending if there's just a few of us, we can also unmute. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Giovanna. Thank you. I really appreciate all that you've arranged right now. It's a wonderful feeling to be here. I also want to introduce a little guest who is with me, my assistant, my helper, my daughter, and that is Leena Gore, who will be helping me out doing our craft and our rangoli and our sweet today. So welcome, everybody. So as Giovanna said, I love doing a lot of arts and crafts and henna. Yes, it's so beautiful to keep doing art, and I'm sure everybody agrees with that. So today we are going to talk about Diwali. Diwali is a Hindu festival which comes once a year on the darkest day of the year. Can you believe that? And that is the day when we actually light a lot of lamps to spread light over darkness. And that's the main goal or main teaching about Diwali. Now the mythological story about Diwali is what we're going to also learn about a little bit. So once we look at the video, you will get the entire idea of how Diwali is shared. But it's so similar to something what Christmas is all about. Family, friends, sharing gifts, eating a lot of delicious food, a lot of sweets, giving gifts to younger ones, older ones, getting gifts. It's all about fun and happiness. It's my most favorite festival. And we will now see maybe the mythological reason behind Diwali and what exactly it is. So Giovanna, I would like to request you to share screen and share the video with us.
Okay. I'm putting it on now, and hopefully you'll be able to hear. If not, let me know.
On a particular day, if about 15% of the world's population is celebrating by lighting up a lamp, it must be something really significant. What is it? Diwali, the festival of lights. Triumph of good over evil is what mankind has always celebrated. And that's exactly what Diwali is all about. The word Diwali is derived from the Sanskrit word Deepavali, where Deepa means light and Avali means series. Before we get into the historical significance of this festival, we should know that the lamp you light up during Diwali is also a metaphor for knowledge and consciousness that can drive away the ignorance within you. But how did all this start? If If you know India, you must have heard of King Rama, the personification of all noble virtues. The life of Rama played a significant role in defining the character of India. So much so that even today, after thousands of years, Rama is still a perfect role model for many. But why? Though born into a royal family, Rama's life was full of difficult circumstances, ethical questions, and moral dilemmas. He is exiled to the forest for 14 years. His wife is abducted by the evil king Ravana. He travels all the way to Sri Lanka for her, wages a war. To bring her back, then circumstances separate them and he never gets to see her again. So what is so great about his life? The most important point here is no matter how many disasters life threw at him, he conducted himself gracefully, without deviating an inch from his noble virtues. People who are natural seekers of life bow down to this quality of the man because he embodied the principle that our control on what happens in the outside world may be limited, but what happens inside us can be completely our creation. The day Lord Rama won the battle against Ravana, who had abducted his wife, is celebrated as Dasera, and the day he returned to his kingdom Ayodhya with his wife Sita after 14 years of exile is celebrated as Diwali. Diwali is a grand festival for Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and even some Buddhists all over the world. And it's an official holiday in about a dozen countries. Diwali, a 5-day festival, is not just about lights, but also about delicious sweets, beautiful decorations, fireworks, and most importantly, family and friends gathering to spend time with each other. As Hindu scriptures say, it's Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family, and irrespective of what you believe in or not believe in, we all strive for one thing: a joyful life. Let these lights of Diwali drive away the darkness of suffering in this world. Loka samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hi. May all beings be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom of all. Peace.
So that's what Diwali is all about. So today, on this occasion, we are going to make, if you guys have any questions about the video, y'all can type it in your chat window and we'll definitely take a look at it and try to answer as much as I know. If anyone else who's joining here knows the answer, who celebrates Diwali, can also help out and is welcome to answer. So here you can see, if you can see my hand in the demo screen, there is a Rangoli which I have already set up. It is an acrylic Rangoli, and we put that in front of God to just make everything look so beautiful and welcome Goddess Lakshmi to bless our homes, to bless our families, and for prosperity. So let's begin with our first tutorial of how to make coconut laddus. And these are so delicious. You guys are going to love it. So let me start by talking about the ingredients first. We are going to do the laddus first, so because it takes a little time for them to set. We have to put them in the fridge for some time, and then we will move on to the craft. So I'm just going to move the rangoli a little bit, and I'm going to start with our preparation for laddus. All right, so everybody has a printout. I am sure about that. Is this upside down? Yeah, the camera is upside down. Let me just quickly turn so you guys see it the right way. Okay, is everyone able to see, right? My screen, yes.
I don't see it centered.
Let me move my rangoli a little further and I get enough space. Is
There
that
we go. Yes.
good? Okay. So our ingredients for the, you might see my kitchen behind me. Okay. 2 cups of desiccated coconut, which is dry coconut, or coconut powder is fine as well. I got this from Indian store, coconut powder. Then we are also going to need half a cup of condensed milk. We are going to need 1 teaspoon or half teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon, depending on how much you like the flavor of cardamom. If you don't have cardamom, don't worry. You can use vanilla essence. That's fine as well. We are also going to use a pink or red food color. This is how the food color looks like. This is a regular cake food color or icing food color, anything you can use. And we're also going to need 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, okay, to make our chocolate laddus. We will need, what's that? Yeah, we will also need little extra of coconut powder to roll these laddus, to coat them and make them look even more beautiful. Let me just take this closer so in case if they have to. Okay. Can we highlight the demo screen now? Does anybody have any questions about the ingredients?
It's on. Do you want me to make it the main spotlight?
Yes, just the main.
Then I can pin it. Okay. There you go.
Just the demo screen. Okay. All right. So let's begin with a bowl, and I think this has to go a little top because, can I just put this over here? Maybe let me change the position of my tripod so it's easier for you guys to see. Sometimes you have to keep doing these changes to make it look, to make you guys look at it in a better way. Okay, now I think it's upside down and all right. Yeah. Is this better, everyone? Yes,
Yes.
I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. We can move the bowl the way we want. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Let's start with 2 cups of desiccated coconut in the bowl. So I'm going to cut the packet and measure 2 cups in the bowl. Okay, with my measuring cup, I'm just going to take 2 cups. So this is 1. And this is 2. Okay. That's going to be late. Okay. Now I'm going to add half a teaspoon. I like cardamom a lot, so I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cardamom powder. You guys can just add 1/4 if you are new to this flavor. So 1/4 is good. I'm going to add half. Okay, mix that. Mix it well. A pinch of salt. I like to put salt in every sweet dish because it enhances the sweetness and it gives a very nice, subtle sweetness to your dessert. It is not like over sweet when you eat. So salt always helps. Can you get the salt? I forgot to get the salt. And I'm going to add a little bit of red color to this. Okay. Just a little bit. Maybe you take the coconut and just take that. And I'm wearing gloves because I'm going to dig in with my hands. I'm going to mix it with my hands. That's the best way for Indian desserts and Indian cooking. You do need to use your hands a lot. Okay, and now comes the wet ingredient. We have to put a little bit of salt first. So here we go, just a pinch, not too much, just to enhance that sweetness. We added salt. Aditi is mixing and I'm going to add the condensed milk. Now we are adding 1/4 cup of condensed milk. Do not add too much immediately because if it's wet, your ladoos won't be formed. But if it is dry, you can add a little bit later. And don't worry, even if by accident you put in too much, we can add more coconut. So don't worry about that. Now this is a sweetened condensed milk, so we don't need sugar in this. I'm going to add that in here. And now I am going to go with my hand, Aditi. You just have to, like, literally how you make your clay. You just have to play with it, just like so. Look how beautiful that's already turning out to be. Get everything together, and it should be, you should be able to form like small, balls like this. It's still not happening. So maybe we might need 1 little spoon of condensed milk. You have to take your call. Don't add immediately. Go slow on that. If you feel, you can make it into like small rounds like this. Not yet. If it is dry, Aditi, can you add like 1 small spoon of condensed milk to this? Any questions about what's happening or what I added? Very little, Aditi. Now, Aditi is just eyeballing because she's also a baker and she's good at these things, but you don't take that risk if you're a beginner. Make sure you use a spoon. Okay. So here I am just mixing it and it's almost getting together. Right? Almost there. Any questions? You can type your questions. Yes, you can type in your questions here. Okay. Once everything is mixed together, now this is perfect. So if you noticed, I put 1/4 cup and maybe a teaspoonful of, what was that? Condensed milk. So this is how you make the rounds. Very light. Don't press it too much or it is going to break. So here we go. And can you get another bowl to get extra? Or we can just use this. Get the coconut powder here. Now I'm going to take another bowl or another cup or something in which you can take some dry coconut. Just for the coating. Add your coconut laddu, which is nice and round, to this and just mix it all around. Move it all around just like that. Look at that. Coconut laddu is ready. How quick and simple that was, isn't it? So just the same way we're going to make all our laddus, but before that, I'm going to take half of this to make coconut laddu, plain coconut laddus, and half I'm going to use to make chocolate laddu. So I'm going to take another bowl. Aditi is going to work on that. So in another bowl, I have taken half of that mixture. Now to that, we are going to add the chocolate powder, which we have, the cocoa powder, okay? And this is again 1/4 cup. We might not need that much because this is very little. I'm going to add just like 1 tablespoon and maybe a little more, just for that chocolate taste. You don't need it over, otherwise it's going to be bitter. If you feel it's too bitter, you can add a little, yeah, this will need a little bit of condensed milk, maybe 1 more spoon, because now it's dry because we added some chocolate powder. So yeah, be careful, very little, just 1 spoon. Yes, that should be good. Okay, mix that well. And your chocolate laddus are ready soon. So Aditi, you're working on the rose laddus, pink laddus? Okay. And in the pink laddus, you can even add some rose water or rose essence, which will give it a nice royal flavor as I call it. So here, your chocolate laddus and your coconut laddus are getting ready. We have to make sure we coat these in the dry coconut powder as well. This way. Again, the next one. So eyeball it into like a small piece like this. Just, you can even do it with 1 hand, just turn it round, like this. And then just slowly turn around in your palm like this. And your chocolate laddus are ready. And Aditi is working on her pink laddus, which are the plain coconut laddus. Any questions? How's everyone doing? Good. See how quick that mithai is. And this makes such a lovely gift also when you are running out of ideas, and or maybe you want to run out to meet a friend or someone on Diwali and you have no time to cook anything. This is the perfect quick instant mithai you can make and bring it. And trust me, this will be the most popular one. So here we go. Aditi, I'm going to give this to you and you can just coat them. And I'm going to show you how you can make it look even more decadent and royal look, like very special ones. And imagine you pack it in a nice box, you added the Diwali label, your Diwali gift box is ready. There you go. Now, you can make so many variations with this base. You can even add nuts to it, like pistachio, cashews. You just have to powder it a little bit. You can add some almond powder to this. Matcha powder, yes, Aditi, that's a good innovation. That would give you nice green color laddus. Look how beautiful they look. There you go. Almost done. And this is going to be like a mini laddu because it's a very small amount left. Let's make a mix of pink and, can I get some? A little bit. Yeah, you can make that into one. Just add that. So look, I'm going to just mix both and make it into like one laddu, chocolate and coconut laddu, two-tone laddu. See how we are innovating things right over here, right? So much fun. Look at that. Can you coat this? Okay, I'm going to put this away. Here our laddus are ready. Look at that. Let's arrange them nicely. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it look even more prettier. You can put it here. Oh, that's okay. All right, so I have some edible gold foil over here. Gold edible foil. Look at that. And I am going to use a paintbrush. And I'm just going to add a little bit of foil on these to make it look even more pretty and festive ready. There you go. Just a little. And this is edible. You also get some craft gold foil, so be careful when you're buying it. Make sure you specifically say edible when you're buying it on Amazon. I got it from Amazon. Any questions? Yes, anybody has any questions? Feel free to ask if you have any questions. Do I have any of my henna students here? Would love to say hello to you guys. There we go. That's it, not too much sometimes. And you can sprinkle a little bit of coconut powder to enhance the ingredient. And there we go. Our Diwali coconut laddus with some gold accents are ready. There you go. We are on call. Yeah. Family. So here you go, guys. You can take a picture if you need. You can enjoy the view. And now you can even taste it because I'm sure all of you have made them along with us. We will wait for like a couple minutes for everyone to finish off and clear their workspace so that we can move on to our craft. If you have any questions, I am open to questions. I'm just going to clean up my workspace. Do we have any questions in the chat box, Gio?
I don't see any in the chat box, but if anyone would like to unmute, you can type your question.
I would love to see your videos. If you want to, your laddus, if you want to share them with us, you can just show us your laddu picture, or you can take pictures and send it to the library and they can share it with me.
Those look beautiful, really beautiful.
Yeah, they taste amazing as well.
And if for those of you who came by the library, you were able to pick up some other cookies that Leena was kind enough to make for us. So if you didn't pick them up yet, the library is open till 5:30 and we're open again tomorrow, 1 to 5. Thank you so much, Leena.
Thank you. So you have to pick up those cookies if you are close by, because those are one of my best cookies and those are so delicious, made with some clarified butter, that is ghee. Okay, excuse me, sorry for the sound. Yeah, I have a dog, so the dog needs to run out and she has to scream right now. She has to start barking. Okay, so yeah, you should pick up those cookies if you get a chance. You will love them, absolutely. And Anybody wants to show their ladoos to us? Anyone? Come on. Just so that I know that you got them and you love them. I'm sure you love them. There's no question about it. Okay. So I'm just cleaning my space and we will move on to our Rangoli craft. Make sure you clean your space because it might be a little sticky because of the condensed milk. Okay, we have enough area to work on now. All right. Okay. Let's begin our craft. Take out the gloves. What happened to our music? Okay, should we go on to the craft now? Is everyone okay? Everyone ready?
You can also like give a thumbs up if you want. There's a little reaction button if you don't want to share your screen or.
Yes, that would be helpful. Did you guys hear me screaming at the top? No, right?
No. No.
Okay. All right. I mean, even if you heard me, I can't change it now. Okay, so we have two crafts which I had shared with you guys. One was the Rangoli, the paper Rangoli, and the other one was the Diya lantern. Now, if you look carefully over here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to show you closely. Hold on. Over here, I have already made the Diya lantern. It's like a thanking Diwali Toran. That's what we call it. A thankful Diwali Toran. Like, what are you thankful for? There are so many things we are thankful for. I'm sure you have a big list. So it's up to you how many printouts you need. I suggested to have at least 2 of those. And I'm quickly going to share how you can make this. And then we are going to move on to the paper Rangoli because that's the main highlight for today. Okay. This was an extra craft which I had shared with you. So the instructions are all written over here. All you're going to do is you're going to take cutouts. You're going to cut these diyas out. You're going to color them. Can you get some colors and markers from there? And then you're going to write in this space. Oh, you already got them. Thank you. My assistant is so good. Trust me. So Aditi, by the way, helped me for my entire henna session, which we conducted at the library. And without her, I cannot do these things because you definitely need a helper along every time with this kind of crafts. So here we are going to write what we are thankful for. And then you can attach a string behind, just like I've done over here. I've attached a satin ribbon over here. And then you can stick it in your house. That's for the Diwali decor. If we get time, we will work on this, but let's begin with our Rangoli now. All right. Any questions? Everyone's okay? Everyone's good with me? Am I going too fast? We're good? Okay. All right. So I had also shared with you guys a stencil sheet which had different stencils like circle, there was a mango, there was different sizes of circle, right? If you can see, right? Yeah. Let me put it this way. Now it's better. Okay. So we had a big circle, smaller circle, and a tiny circle. Then we also had a shape of mango 1, mango 2, basically a paisley, that's what it is called, a flower, right? And we had another circle and another circle. And we also had like a teardrop shape, right? Which Aditi is cutting right now. These were the different shapes we had, and I asked you guys to cut these as a stencil. Now, I'm going to demonstrate. I also have cut out these into different shapes like this. I took this as a stencil. I kept it on the paper. Can I get those papers here? So you're going to keep it over here. You are going to pick one of the circle. Now listen carefully. Pick one circle. Pick one flower. Okay, flower shape. So we will need one cutout of a flower, one circle, either big, medium, small, tiny, whichever you like. Tiny, I do have 8 pieces of tiny circles. If you can cut them out right now, that would be great. So start cutting the tiny circle, 8 pieces. Okay. Have one flower cut out. Okay. On a colorful paper, use different colors. And you can either take a mango. You can have 4 of these mangoes cutouts. Okay. And mango 1, either you can choose mango 2 or mango 1, whichever you like. I have few of these. Okay. And I'm going to just demonstrate few rangolis. I know right now you're confused, I'm sure. I'm going to demonstrate a rangoli right now. Just watch first. And then you guys decide how you want to arrange your rangoli. And that's how you will come to know how many pieces you will need. Okay, these are just the stencils. You got to keep this with you for the cutout size. So keep them together on one side first and watch. Right now, just watch. We have enough time to do the rangoli, so don't worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange this cardboard over here. Okay. And I'm going to start arranging my rangoli. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use the flower pattern in the middle like this. Okay. Then on top of that, I want to put another circle. Of course, we are going to need a scissor. We are not going to need glue. We are going to also need some glitter if you have. If you don't have, don't worry. And if you want to decorate it by yourself, drawing a design on this cutouts, you can even use some markers and sketch pens and things like that. Okay. But as of now, just watch what I'm doing. So on a sheet of cardboard like this, you can either have this big size. I've taken like a cardboard from grocery box like this, and I'm taking the other side and I'm arranging my rangoli on that. So the flower, the circle, then goes on the other small circle. Okay. Then I'm going to arrange these like this over here. And once you're ready with what kind of pattern you want, then you will start gluing everything together. Unless you're ready with your pattern in your mind, do not start gluing, because then you will think of something else and then you want to change it, right? So wait until the design is fixed in your head. So this is my design right now. Okay. So you can see I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the mango one, which is this stencil. For this particular design, I need 8 of these. If you have a pencil and a paper close by, just write it down in case you want to make this as a design. If you have a phone next to you, you can take a picture of this. So when you actually cut them out, you can arrange it accordingly. I'm going to show you a couple more different formations, so don't worry. And these circles, I'm going to put over here. One over here, one here. Look how beautiful that looks already. I'm sorry about this. I making Diwali sweets. My hand got burnt a little bit. That's okay. That's like a remembrance memory. Here we go. Look at that. How pretty, isn't it? Take a picture so you can arrange it if you want to arrange it this way. I'll wait for a minute. You can count all the pieces. If you are going to go with this formation, then this is what you need. You will need 8 pieces of mango 1. You will need 8 small circles. You will need 1 flower. You will need 1 smaller circle and 1 tiny circle. So of different color. So you can even get this color over here. That's fine. You can decide your own combination. You can decide your own formation, but this is just one of the suggestions. Okay, if you guys have any questions about this, I will give you 30 seconds. You can ask me, or I will move on to another formation. Any questions?
I don't see any questions, but people can unmute as well if they feel comfortable doing that. That's fine too.
Yes, don't be confused. If you have any confusion, please ask. I will be more than happy to answer. So this is one formation, okay? I guess there are no questions. So let's move on to the next formation. We can just change it a little bit over here. Just get these circles out. And that becomes a second formation. How quick, right? It's all about creativity, guys. So why do we basically do these rangolis? Is to design could be done, okay. Design could be done in cardboard to hang. Yes, we are going to stick this on the cardboard later on. And then you can either hang it on the wall, or what we do is we normally do a rangoli with sand, colored sand. Actually, we draw it with hand and then fill it up with different colors. And that was difficult to show over here. That's why I did it with paper so kids can follow along. But yes, this is also can be done on a huge cardboard, can be done on a small cardboard, anything. There's a lot of variations you can do with this. So I hope I answered your question. Yes, you can hang it, or you can keep it in front of the door. The idea on Diwali is to welcome Goddess Lakshmi and welcome all the happiness and positivity inside your house. So we also keep the door open during evenings when we light up all the diyas, so that, you know, all the negativity goes out of the house and all the positivity comes in. So, and when you are welcoming someone inside, your entryway has to be beautiful looking, right? That's why Rangoli is kept right in front of the door. Okay. Any other questions? Aditi is arranging one decor. Aditi, can you show it to them so they have an idea? I'm just going to move this and Aditi is going to show one more decor to us, or one more Rangoli pattern to us. Keep it here. Perfect. Okay. So first she's doing it on a small cardboard, and the pieces she has is, can you say? What is this?
Flower.
One flower.
A big circle and a small circle. And
This is a medium circle actually, and this is a small circle.
And raindrops.
Okay. So she's going to arrange one more pattern and show it to us. And if you guys are ready, you can start cutting. If you have an idea what you're going to do with those pieces, how many pieces you want, you can start cutting them now. So all she did is she arranged the flower first, then the circle, then the medium circle, then the small circle. Oh, I love the teardrop shape. Isn't it beautiful? And then she is arranging the teardrop shapes there. And that's one pattern. Look at that, how pretty that is. You know what, Aditi? I just thought of something more. Let's put these. Wow. Look at that. How pretty. And you can add so much to this with adding glitter and some sparkle and some sequences and make it look beautiful and shiny and jazzy. Look at that, guys. Ooh, we have to take a picture of this. So if you want to take a picture, if you want to do this design, you will have to take a picture right now. Hold on. Wait, I have to tell them how many pieces are there. Just put that back again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 small circles, the mini one, the tiny ones, which is this shape. Okay. The teardrop shape, you will need again 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will need 1 flower for this particular design. You will need 1 circle, and you will need the medium circle and the small circle. And you can even have like a tiny circle in the center, and you can put some embellishment over here if you have. And that's your Rangoli too. I'm going to show one more formation, and then we are finally going to start gluing all our pieces. Okay. So let's see. What else can we do? Let me think. What else, Aditi? Can you think of something? Okay. Hold on. Okay. So maybe we can just change this over. Put like a big circle. Put this over here. I love this flower pattern, so I'm going to be using that anyways. And then you put another circle on top. Put your green or another color over here. Okay. And then maybe 1 mango here. I will need more of these mango shapes. If I need, this is mango 2. Okay, so this could be 1. And then maybe put this way. This way. Oh, you know what? This, I will need more. So maybe let me just do these. 1 facing each other, 1 opposite each other. Just similar to what we did before. Facing, no, yeah, facing and opposite. So everyone, if you have an idea what you're going to do, you can start cutting. And I might need more over there, so, or I can just get them closer. There you go. This is 1. Aditi has taken my blue dots, so maybe I can just put those over here or over here. I can, let me just use this for a minute. I can use the teardrop. Yeah, that's fine. Over here. See how beautiful that looks? Okay. Now we are going to start cutting and we are going to start gluing. So I am going to cut more of these teardrops. I need more of teardrops. I need more of this mango paisley as well. This is 1 design. So you can take a picture of this if you want to do this. If you want to do this, you will need 8 teardrops. You will need 8 mango ones. You will need 1 big circle. You will need 1 flower. You will need a medium circle. You will need a small circle, and you will need a tiny circle. So that's what you will need. So take a picture of this very quickly. Let me take a picture as well. So we have that in mind. So these I am making right in front of you. So that's why even I have to take pictures. And okay, you can take the teardrops. And I'm going to show you a few more which I had made. So I'm going to share my screen very quickly. Not sure if it allows me to share screen, I guess. No. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me just share it with you. Oh, it's showing my screen, right? Can someone tell me if it's showing my
Yes.
screen? Yes.
It's
okay.
showing the design. Do you want to be spotlit as well?
Yes, it's showing the design, right?
Yes. Do you want me
Yes.
to add your screen as well, your video?
No, that's fine.
Okay,
This is good. Thank you, Giovanna.
sure.
This is one design you can do as well. Okay. Or you can do this one as another formation. So you can take pictures if you want. So see so many possibilities with just those pieces. This is another one. I guess I just showed you guys this. Okay. So let's, okay, I'm going to stop sharing now. Am I still sharing? Yeah, why?
It just shows the main, the design with the cardboard underneath it.
Okay, and okay, my computer, what does that show? Is it still sharing?
No, it wasn't sharing. We just were looking at the pieces being glued onto the board.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't sharing somehow. I don't know why. Okay, let me just check. You know, I have lost this Zoom screen somehow. Okay, now I'm here. Open system preferences. I don't know why it's asking me that. Okay. Okay, I think my computer is not allowing me to share. It's technical issue. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. There are different possibilities which we can do. What I can do is I can open up my computer and I just can share it from here as well. So I'm just going to go off screen for a minute and I'm going to show them few pictures. Hold on. Yeah. Here. If you can see this, can everybody see this?
Yes.
Yes, so this is one possibility. Then this is one possibility. Okay.
Yes.
And there's a third one. This is another one.
Very pretty.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now you have lots of ideas, everyone. Let's go back. Let me come up on the screen. Yes. So we have lots of ideas of design. Let's start cutting our pieces now. We have enough time, right? Yeah, we do have enough time. So everyone's ready and everyone knows what they're going to make. If you know how many pieces of mango 1 or mango 2 you're going to use, start cutting. At least 8 pieces of either of the mango is important to have it all around the circle. So you can have either this shape or you can have this shape. You can even use both. It's your choice. So all the creativity is going to be yours. Okay. I'm going to cut more of these because I love this shape. And maybe I'm going to cut it on an orange shape, orange sheet. So how are you going to cut them? By the way, our laddus don't need to be in the fridge because it is really nice and cool today. I was just worried if it is going to be a little warm, then we might need. Can I get a pencil? You took it. So we don't need to put it in the fridge. That's fine. Make sure you taste them and let me know before the class gets over. Let me know how you like it. So don't forget to taste them. So I'm going to use this. Oh, by the way, I'm using this because I had already cut it out, but this is basically your stencil for that. So just cut it out. Just draw the outline like this and cut it out. as many as you need. I will suggest at least 6 or 8. So draw all the shapes first, and then you can just cut them out. Anybody has any questions? Everyone has understood the craft, what we are making? Any questions about the craft? Please go ahead and put it in the chat box, and I will try and answer them. If you have any questions or any suggestions or anything you want to share about Diwali, how you celebrate Diwali, if anyone does over here. Okay. Need to cut these. I have 2 and I need 6 more, or at least 4 more. Okay. Maybe we can fit one. Can we? Yeah, we can. There you go. Oh, Aditi, that looks so pretty. Can you show it over here maybe? Once you're done, okay. Aditi just finished her rangoli there. I'm going to be careful over here. While cutting, I will adjust that. Don't want to waste the paper. Okay. Okay, so let's cut that. You're done? Let's see. Add some glitter in the center, maybe that will. Yeah, yeah, I love that blue glitter. Yeah, my house is full of glitter everywhere because we love glitter and keep working on it so much. Use it in every project we can. So this is going to be done soon, and then we will start assembling it and we will stick it to our cardboard, and our rangoli is ready. This part is a little tricky, so make sure you have some help. If you're using the Mango 2 paisley or design, make sure someone's helping you to cut that out. There we go. And here is Aditi's rangoli. Look at that. That's all ready. She has added some sparkle to it. She used the same formation I showed you guys, and she is all ready with it. How pretty that looks, isn't it? You can make it more prettier by adding or drawing some designs or writing things over here or drawing some designs over here, maybe some shapes, or just leave it as it is. It's all ready. Beautiful. I look forward to your designs or your rangolis. So try and share a picture in the chat box if you can. I would love to see your rangolis, everybody. And again, I'm working on the cutting pieces over here. Back to that again. So I can put it on my rangoli because I love this shape. I selected this one and I already have the other ones ready. I'm sure by now you know what arrangement you are going to do for your rangoli, and you are cutting your pieces accordingly. Any questions, anybody? Any questions about Diwali? Definitely ask. Okay, that's our second one. Look how beautiful this combination is going to look. Blue and orange. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. Let's cut out the other two, and then I'm going to start gluing it to the cardboard. Is that? Yeah, you can write Happy Diwali on that. Yeah, that looks nice.
Leena, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any symbolism to the different colors, like the orange, the blue, the green, the pink?
So that's a very good question. So the main two colors are red and yellow. And that is because goddess Lakshmi puts this bindi, and which every Indian woman you must have seen puts a bindi, a married woman. So that is a sign of prosperity, happiness, love. So that's why it's red. Blood color is red, right? So
Okay,
that's why
yeah.
red is very auspicious. It's considered as a very auspicious color, and yellow is also an auspicious color when we are offering or putting tika or bindi or doing puja for God. Yellow and red are more auspicious colors, considered more auspicious. Yeah.
Okay.
So brighter the better. So since we know that night is dark, right? So dark color like a black color is not welcomed, especially when you are celebrating something like Diwali and all. So that's why anything which is brighter. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you can use glitter glue to outline and everything. That will look beautiful as well to this. I'm going to show you the one which I did with the powders, the sand actually, quickly. It's messed up now, but that's okay. A little, just an idea. Oh, did Maggie do that? I guess my dog ran over it. We're going to do one today as well. So this is basically done with a stencil. We kept it on top of this, and then we just, added the sand on it, and then that's how the design comes out. So there are many, many different kind of stencils which you can use to make this kind of design. So we are almost done cutting these shapes, and we are going to start arranging them on the cardboard the way you want it. It's like Maggie wants to go out and she's complaining.
There's a question in the chat box.
Yes, so let's see what's the question. Isn't black the most suitable color to wear celebrating Diwali? Uh, so yes, for certain weddings and all, when it's a different kind of celebration, they do wear black for parties and all. Yes, we do wear it as well. But for Diwali, because so every god actually has different colors for them as well. So that's a very detailed story, which if I sit here and tell you guys, it will be a long story. But there are 9 planets, and 9 planets have different colors to them. And there is one god, which is Lord Shani. And for him, black is an auspicious color. So different gods have different colors. So Diwali is celebrated for goddess Lakshmi. And for her, the auspicious colors are red and orange and yellow. So that's why we use more of reds and oranges. Even for wedding, it's more about, because Indian women is considered as what you call, it's called as Roop of Lakshmi, which means in English, what you'll say, Aditi? A kind of the woman who is who I'm not getting that word. Who is, Monica, you should help me here. Just say, what is that? What is that word? I need that exact word. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
Who depicts like a form of a goddess. Yeah, it is considered as a form of goddess Lakshmi. So she wears reds and greens and yellows in her bedding. Yeah. I hope I answered your question. Things are changing. Yes, these were the things which we've been told since we were children, small little kids, and that's how the traditions of Diwali were for us. Now things have changed. People do, things have changed. Everyone has adjusted to new customs and things like that. And yes, it's not like mandatory anymore, but if you really want to go the real traditional religious way, then you have to stick on to those. Okay, now this is our last mango shape. And I'm going to start arranging my rangoli so I can glue them together. Any questions? Feel free to ask any questions. So living here with so much different cultures to learn from, we love to even celebrate Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's so beautiful. I love festivals all over. It's every festival, everyone has such unique festivities. So I'm going to keep the center just the way it is because I like that. So I'm going to glue it all together that way. And then maybe the paisleys can be, or the mango shape can be over here. I'm going to show you the whole entire view just in a minute. Just go this way. I might need more of these, looks like, right? Or I can just use these, maybe that's fine. Just keep that over here. This over here. And this is one design. And then if you have, you don't need these, right? So if you have these circles, you can use those on top. Yeah. I'm going to need opposite colors of circles, maybe the orange ones. Do we have maybe the pink ones? Okay. So I'm going to take 2 of these small circles just to put it on the other paisleys.
Here's another question in the chat about, wouldn't it be effective arranging the design on a clear plastic sheet?
You can do that. It's just that to have a sturdiness, to make it sturdy, I have arranged it on a cardboard. You can have it on a thick card paper. You can have it on a white sheet of paper. You can have it on a plastic sheet. It's fine. Anything what you have available right now. The main idea was availability of the material. Generally, we have all the craft stuff at home. So I didn't want you guys to go ahead and buy anything new. So if you have any more ideas of creating this in a better way, yes, absolutely welcome. Do share it with me as well. That would be nice. So here we go. This is what I'm going to do. If I get time, I'm going to cut out more teardrops of different color and maybe place it in between, right? So let's go ahead and start gluing this now. Okay. I'm just going to move this aside. I'm going to get these done first, the dot and the paisley. So use the side which doesn't have the pencil marking to glue, to apply glue on, and then just stick that over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, another one here. And then another one. Oh, wow, that looks beautiful, Aditi. Let's show it to all our friends here. Aditi just jazzed up the rangoli with some happy Diwali on it. So here it is. Happy Diwali. Beautiful, isn't it?
That is beautiful.
And please, please, please share your designs. I would love to see that. Love to see your designs, your rangolis. Please feel free to share them, okay?
Now, Leena, do you keep these up for a while after Diwali or just a few days?
I keep them for 4 days. So I would also like to share that today is one of the days of Diwalis where it's about, so one was the goddess Lakshmi, the other one was where we do puja of animals, especially cow, as we all know that we worship cows. So Hindus worship cow. So we do puja and we thank the cow for giving us milk and, helping out in the fields for harvest season and all that. So the farmers especially do that. Then one of the days we do husband and wife celebrates one day for them because Rama and Sita are husband and wife, and we celebrate husbands. Husbands give gifts to wives, and we do puja for the husband for his well-being and long life and all that. And today is for sisters and brothers, which is called
Nice.
Ladoos. Yeah. So it's about relations, beautiful relations and celebrations of those relations as well. So brother and sister's relation is celebrated today. And the sister actually, we call it auction, where we have a diya in a plate and we have a mithai, and the sister puts tika to the brother, and she just turns around the diya around him, and the warmth of the diya is spread to the brother, and the brother in return promises to protect the sister forever, take care of her, and be together always. So that's how each day of Diwali is.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Are there 5 days? Or
It's the main 4 days, and then the fifth day is it doesn't fall immediately. It comes after 15 days of the main 4 days of Diwali,
Oh.
and that is where we actually worship the plant of Tulsi, the basil plant, the holy basil plant.
Oh.
So you also worship that plant because it has importance. It is a medicinal herb, and it has a lot of importance during those Ramayana days. So that's how that is worshipped as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so we are almost coming to an end to put this together. So yeah, let's start. Maybe I could have one more of this. I could have had 2 of the blue ones. So you can, mix and match all this. It looks beautiful if you mix and match the colors. So let's just stick the center now. Let's keep this aside so we don't spoil it. Let's stick the center. Does anyone have a question? Something on the chat? Let's see, what is it? Okay. Okay, no question. Okay. All right.
I just put a note about the cookies. If anyone didn't pick them up today, it's a set of 4 cookies that Leena made special for this occasion. I haven't tried them yet. I'm waiting. They're so beautiful. I don't want to,
You should
once they're gone. So I don't know if I can replicate it.
They are melt in mouth and they are so delicious. You won't stop at one, trust me. And I loved making them, and those always go to my neighbors and friends and family every year because I love making those, and everybody loves and appreciates and waits for those cookies to come.
Well, we have a lot of foodies in our library, and I think we can, if you want to teach us how to make different types of sweets and treats or meals, I think we would love that. So we'll have to talk and see what your schedule is like. I think that would be of interest.
Definitely, definitely. I'm a foodie, so I love teaching, eating, everything.
Same here, same here.
Yeah. There's so many things we can learn from different cultures, food, everything. Like, we generally wear sari on Diwali. I didn't want to wear a sari and do this workshop, so I'm wearing a suit today. We wear a traditional sari and traditional jewelry, which we married women have, like a necklace called Mangal Sutra for special occasions. So that's what we wear. We wear the nose ring and everything. It's a beautiful tradition, and I love getting ready. So that's one day we do not leave that chance of wearing sari.
Right.
Yeah.
Special occasion. Do you do henna for
we do henna as well? Yes, we do henna. Yes, I haven't done anything, but yes, if henna is also special, so we can. So here we go. My center is all set over here. Now I'm going to arrange the paisleys around, and our rangoli will be done. Yeah, I wish it was like a holiday for 4 days, Diwali, so I can do more. I have so much to do, I feel, on Diwali, and I have so much less time.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I always miss out on doing a traditional rangoli by hand. Like, there is a way you can do it by making the dots and everything and the line rangoli and all. But I never get a chance to do that because it requires time. And if I want to do it outside, the temperature is not that great to sit outside for like a couple hours doing it. So I cannot, and then I end up doing it inside the house and just use the stencils to make the rangoli.
Well, I have another question for you, because normally Diwali, from as long as I've been aware of the holiday, is towards the 3rd week of or weekend of October, not necessarily all the time, obviously. But this year falls in the beginning of November. Is that by the lunar
Yes,
calendar?
yes, it keeps changing, yeah, every year. So mostly it's towards the end of October, yes, and then sometimes start of November. This year, all the festivals just started because you must have noticed we also celebrate the Dasara, which is one of the festival, and Holi, and which comes in March. And then we celebrate the 9 days of Navratri, where they do dandiya dance with the stick.
Hmm.
And
Mhm.
again, that's another festival. So all our festivals come back to back. Of course, Diwali is one of the most important festival where almost everyone celebrates all over India. As you move region, there are different celebrations. So yeah, it is. Yes, it comes during this time generally. Yeah,
Yeah.
October last week
The fall,
or November
yeah.
first week. Yeah, during fall. So Halloween and Diwali, we just have Halloween decoration outside. And soon it's time
Diwali
to
inside.
take it off on Diwali. So
Very nice.
that's how it changes. Yeah. And then comes Christmas. So
Yes,
it's
right?
celebration time. Yeah, yeah. I love that this time of the year. It's so beautiful. So here we have the other one. Oh, the pieces. So I hope everyone enjoyed this session, and we are almost coming to an end. I have to really, really thank you, Giovanna. Thank the entire staff of Harrison Public Library.
Oh.
You guys are always open to
Yes.
suggestions and so supportive for everything. So I love working with you guys. Love it.
Thank you. Same
Although
here.
you guys are so far away from where I live, but
Oh,
still I love it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we're thrilled that you're able to do this. And with Zoom, this is one of the silver linings that we can offer these programs
Absolutely.
remotely, virtually. You can still have an actual cookie. We made that happen, and thank you. You delivered them, you baked them, everything from scratch. So this is really a labor of love. And
Thank
I just feel like, there's so many ways we're connected, and like you were saying, everybody wants to celebrate joy and family and love and happiness and good health. And I think the more we do of that together
Yes.
in each of our cultures, no matter which culture it is, then the stronger the message is. And I think it's very a healthy attitude, I think, all around.
Yes, absolutely. Is
But this is
there an Indian parade in New York City?
City.
So Indian parade does happen in New York City for August 15th, which is the Independence Day of India. If you haven't checked that out ever, you should go and see. It's a beautiful parade which happens. Everyone is dressed up in traditional dresses. Every region of India has different traditional dresses. Saris, the way the saris are worn are different. The materials are different. The designs are different. So it's a beautiful parade to look at. So if you're interested to look at Indian parade, definitely go to New York City on 15th of August. They have
Very
different
nice.
floats. A lot of stuff goes on there. Yes.
Very nice.
I think it's a huge parade which is going on for years now. That like everybody comes down. There are dhols, like those big musical instruments, and it's like a party. A
A
huge party.
celebration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We are almost done with our Rangoli. I love how it turned out. And I'm sure you're loving all your work. You've done so much hard work along with me. Thanks so much for joining. And do pick up those cookies. Don't miss them. Here.
This was a lot of fun. I wasn't able to work alongside you, but I really enjoyed watching all your beautiful designs come to life.
Good.
And you made it look so easy to make those, the first cookies that you made look
Yes, yes.
so quick and easy. But when you look at the recipe, it's like, oh my goodness, yeah,
So
really lovely.
right?
And no
And-
calories, right? Because it's for the holidays.
It's yeah. Oh yes. Oh, if you cannot think about calories when you are celebrating holidays, you cannot. You can work out after that.
Exactly.
So, other
Exactly.
Laddus, do try them out and let me know your comments. Share it with Giovanna. Share all your pictures with Giovanna. And Giovanna, please share it with me. I would love
I shall definitely.
this. I keep tagging you guys on my Instagram
Oh,
channel.
good.
Hope
Oh,
that's
good.
okay. When I do
Yeah.
anything creative, I do that.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. And we had posted about this on our social media as well as
Yes,
definitely on our Facebook.
yes.
So
Absolutely,
if
yes.
anyone missed a portion, or I know we had more people signed up, maybe they weren't able to attend at this moment, but we did record it and it will be available in a few days. But at this point, today's Saturday, so in next week, we'll have it ready and available on our YouTube channel.
Mhm. Great.
Beautiful. Look at that.
So here's what we
Very
did.
nice.
Our Diwali Rangoli and our treats.
Beautiful.
Sweet
Very
treat.
festive. Very nice.
Thank you so much, Giovanna, for this opportunity.
Thank you for this opportunity too, to celebrate Diwali with the
Absolutely.
house and library. So thank you so much. And again, if anyone has questions or would like to share images of what they created, what they made, you could send them to me. You have my email, gianache@wlsmail.org. Thank you everyone for joining us this
Thank you
afternoon.
everyone for joining.
All right.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Happy Diwali
Happy
again.
Diwali. Yes.
Thank you.